Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, hi. Today I have a really fun haul and review for you, but it's going to be themed, so it makes it a little bit more exciting. I was recently introduced to the brand Goelia, which I really hope I'm saying that right. I'm not 100% sure on, so if there's a better or more correct way, let me know in the comments. But I was really into all of their pieces. They just seem so timeless and classic and chic. They reached out to see if I would like to collaborate with them. Of course, I said yes. So big thanks to Goelia for sending me the pieces for today's haul. But of course, as you all know, if you've been here before, I always give my very honest thoughts and opinions. The theme of this haul is going to be a European vacation summer outfit inspo lookbook. If you are heading off somewhere in Europe this summer, or maybe if you just want some chic classic summer outfit inspiration, this video should definitely be perfect for either of those situations. I find that when I travel to any European country, I always like to dress a little bit more elevated and classic because Europeans in general just seem like they dress up a little bit more in their everyday. And so you'll blend in a little bit more when you're traveling if you kind of adopt the sartorial choices of the locals, if you will. If you're interested in anything I'm going to share today, you can head down in the description box where I'll have everything linked for you. So my sizing information and the sizes that I got. Let's get right into this video. I love a matching set. And I've said it a million times, I know, but I will say it again because it bears repeating. You don't have to necessarily be wearing a dress, but like a dress, they're just such easy go-to outfits. You already have the outfit pretty much made for you. All you have to do is think about your shoes and your accessories, which is so nice. But on the upside of a dress, they're two different pieces, and you could opt to break them apart and wear them, mix and match them with other items in your wardrobe to create even more looks and to have even more versatility for that set, more so than even a dress could have. And I think especially when you're packing for a trip, especially in Europe, you want to try to pack lighter because nothing is more terrible than schlepping your heavy, huge bag over cobblestones and through trains and all that jazz. So it's really key to pack smarter and pack things that are able to be mixed and matched with each other. And I love this because it just is so chic. The crisp whiteness of this is so pretty, and the details on this are gorgeous. Like, I'll show you a little close-up of these little buttons that are on here, but the buttons are just absolutely stunning. The fabric itself is sort of an acetate polyester blend, and the thickness of the material I would say is moderate. It's not super lightweight, it's not also super thick, so just keep that in mind. It could end up being maybe a little bit warm, but I don't think it would be the end of the world. Did get this in a large, which absolutely, when you're on Goelia's website, pay attention to their size charts. Normally, I just kind of go on autopilot and order mediums and things because I just know that's usually my size. But I'm so glad that I paid attention and just checked the size chart because their stuff does tend to run a little bit on the small side. With this style, you definitely want a boxier fit for these sort of like cropped, collarless lady jackets is what I call them. I don't know what their proper name is, but you know what I mean. This beautiful like collarless blazer style. And then the shorts, because yeah, it looks like a skirt, but they're actually shorts. It's a skort, I guess, because you've got this little piece of fabric that drapes over the front of the shorts, kind of giving that mini skirt vibe. Then of course, when you turn around to the back, you can see that they're shorts. The fabric has just a tiny bit of stretch to it, but not a lot. And there is no elastic in the waistband. So this is a great ready to go outfit. But again, you could pack other little separates in your suitcase that you could mix and match in with this to create different looks so that you have some variety with you when you're on your trip. I also want to just call out these little shoes that I'm wearing because they are such a cute, like Chanel inspired little pump. And I think if you are going on a European vacation somewhere and you want a pair of heels that is comfortable, that isn't gonna kill your feet, that you could possibly walk a little bit in, absolutely look into these because they are so cushy in the sole of the foot. In fact, I see ads on social media all the time for this brand where they have the model like running around in them and they call them the running heels, which I think is a little bit silly, but the point is, like, you could run in them. They are very comfortable to wear. They also have this little like padding on the back of the heel that is really nice on your Achilles so it doesn't rub there, which for me, that is like one of the first places that I personally always get blisters is on the back of my Achilles. And they are made out of recycled water bottles. So the fabric is like kind of stretchy and forgiving, whereas like if it was leather, again, it could rub your feet and give you blisters. So I think these are just so chic and cute. And because they are made out of plastic water bottles, you can wash them. You can put them in the washing machine. Super cute pair of shoes to pack if you wanted to have the option to have a low heel with you to wear on nicer evenings out to sort of dress up your look. If you wanted to walk a couple blocks to go get dinner or whatnot, these are definitely not going to kill your feet. Another quintessential piece that I always pack whenever I'm taking a trip across the pond is a lightweight sundress that you can repurpose for the daytime or for the evening. And this little black dress absolutely is the perfect piece for that. This dress comes also in a really beautiful green, but I went for the black because I felt like black would be a more classic, versatile choice, especially when you're trying to pack light and you're trying to pack things that have multiple uses on your trip. So I have this styled the first way with my Adidas Sambas, which is a outfit combo that I've worn a lot when I've gone overseas, especially during the summertime when it's hot outside. I love to look girly and feminine on most days, and so I feel very comfortable wearing a dress going sightseeing, and I find that just wearing it with a streamlined pair of sneakers is one way to sort of be able to wear something like this, but keep it casual enough for the daytime and also keep it comfortable enough for walking around, because anytime I've gone to Spain, France, Italy, you're walking so many steps. You could also see this being really pretty with a pair of like flat sandals for a daytime situation. Then I styled it for a nighttime out with some heels just to show that it goes from day to night so well, and this just looks so beautiful. You could absolutely wear this for a really nice dinner out. Like, how cute is it with these black and white striped sandals? Ugh. I love the silhouette of the waistline. It's a dropped waist, which dropped waists are definitely making a huge comeback lately. I've noticed. I've seen them everywhere, and I just think that they are really pretty. They have that sort of like princess-like vibe, and I just find the silhouette to be incredibly flattering. The neckline I also love. It's very romantic. It's pretty. It's a little bit low cut, but not so crazy low cut. And the spaghetti straps are adjustable, so you can adjust the strap to whatever you need. They also have like a built-in padding in the top of the dress, which you can remove if you don't really care to have padding in the dress. I usually do remove this kind of a thing when I get it in dresses and tops, but in this case I'm leaving it in because it's not like a lot, and it just makes it so that it like molds the breast part of it enough to where I can wear this without a strapless bra, which is just like so good. So I have to note that this dress has pockets, which I love a dress with pockets. Fabric makeup of this is 65% cotton, 31% polyester, and 4% elastane. So the fabric has like maybe the tiniest bit of stretch. However, I did get a medium in this, and I find that this dress seems like it runs a little bit more true to size. It doesn't run as small as some of their other garments seem like they do. You might want to take your true size in this, but again, don't take my word for it. Make sure you check out their size chart just to make sure you find what works for you. I also threw over the little short sleeve blazer over the top of it just to show how you could maybe like put another layer over it if you're going out at night. You want to just make sure that, you know, you're not going to be too cold, or if you're going into a cathedral, you definitely are not going to be able to go in with your shoulders showing like this. So having that little layer with you so you can throw that on when you go into a church to be more respectable is another way that you can repurpose that little white short-sleeved blazer top. I'm gonna do a little quick interruption. I have noticed so many of the people that watch my videos are not subscribers, and I would absolutely love it if we could change that, because if you've watched my videos a couple times, then you know, you might want to just go ahead and subscribe, right? Like, it's free, doesn't cost you anything, and actually you are the one that gains because you'll get fun content from WA in your feed every week. You might also want to find me on Instagram and TikTok for more fun daily fashion, travel, and lifestyle inspo. All right, enough shameless plugging. Let's get back to the clothes. One item that I'm so glad has come back into more relevance lately are vests. And oftentimes what you'll see are like menswear suit inspired vests that women wear as sort of like their top. And I love that, but this is sort of like a different take on it, sort of like a blend between that and then also the like striped round collarless cardigan jackets that have been very popular the past winter fall months. This I think is sort of the summertime version of that because it's a, you know, a vest version. So it's still a knit. Obviously it's not long sleeved, but I just think it still has the same classic chic effect as those cardigan shirts, jackets, whatever you want to call them, do. This vest is so soft, and while it is a knit, it doesn't feel super heavy. So I think it could still definitely be worn during the spring and summer without overheating. especially if you pair it with a pair of shorts or skirt. The fabric is made up of 37% lyocell, 32% polyamide, 26% polyester, and 5% wool. And it has these little gold buttons that kind of go down the center. I did get this in a large because I wanted to make sure, again, that it fit me boxy enough and it wasn't super skin tight to my frame. With this sort of style, along as well as the cardigan versions of this that you see, you definitely want to make sure that you get a size that allows it to fit a little bit boxier and where it's not like fitting you tight where the buttons are pulling, because that's really not the look that you're supposed to give with this particular style. So I think large was definitely the way to go because it just has like that perfect amount of extra fabric. It just kind of skims over my frame and it's not too clingy. And again, I think this is such a cute piece that you could wear with shorts, with a pair of jeans. You could wear it with a slip skirt. It would be really cute. So there's definitely a lot of different outfits that you could mix and match with this top with other lightweight capsule wardrobe type pieces that you might take on a European summer vacation if you were trying to pack light. So a good pair of tailored shorts is one thing that I highly recommend that you take if you are going anywhere to any country in Europe on vacation, rather than bringing a pair of like denim shorts or denim cutoff shorts. I just feel like you'll feel really out of place and you will look instantly like a tourist if you wear denim shorts, just because they're too casual. They just don't look right. But I understand the desire to wear shorts when it's hot, and it does get very hot in certain areas in Europe in the summertime. So you definitely want clothes that help you feel lightweight and that breathe. So a pair of tailored shorts is the answer to that. And I think this pair is so great because they hit at such a great length. They're not super short, but they're also not like too long either. And they have such a nice like wide leg shape to them. I actually got these in my typical size 28 and they fit absolutely perfectly. They have a little bit of elastic in the back of the waistband, so there is a little bit of forgiveness there, which is nice. And then I also love that they come with a belt. The pleating on the front I think makes it look really sophisticated. It has nice pockets. Doesn't have back pockets. I'm not really sure if the back pockets exist or if there's just stitched and I need to like cut the seam. I don't know, but I think this pair of shorts is really chic, and depending on how you style it, they could be casual for sightseeing during the day. You could also pair it with a more elegant blouse for the evening, put on a nicer pair of shoes, and it could be great to wear out and about, out to dinner or out to drinks at night if the weather is warm enough to where you want to still be in shorts. You can never go wrong with a good pair of tailored shorts, whether you're going on a trip anywhere and you want to look more put together and chic, or if you're just wanting to add a little bit more sophistication to your summer wardrobe. Y'all, I'm really into this vest thing because I went ahead and got another vest. This one is like a more traditional menswear inspired vest. And this is made out of 100% wool, which is so nice. I love when I can find just pieces that are not super crazy expensive, but they're made from great materials. This is such a great piece because you could wear this as a top like I discussed before, and it just has that fun like menswear suiting vibe to it. Now I did get this in a large because I wanted to make sure that, again, it wasn't fitting me skin tight, but I actually have a lot of room in this and I think I could size down to a medium. So if you have like a larger chest like me and you often size up in tops to make sure that the buttons aren't pulling, this you might actually be able to take your actual size. So I might try to return this so that I can get my correct size so that it fits me a little bit better, because while, you know, you do want the vest to be a little bit more boxy fitting, you don't want it to be swimming in it too much. And I feel like you can kind of see that it's a little loose. So that being said, I think this is really chic. Paired it with another pair of tailored shorts, a more olive green toned short. And I think this is just a really nice, neutral, chic summer outfit that you could wear going out sightseeing, or if you're not on a trip, just running errands, going to lunch, casual daytime activities. It's perfect for that. They do actually have a blazer that they sell that matches this that I may have to get, because then you can kind of have that menswear suiting look, and that is just so classic in my opinion. So if you're interested in also the blazer, I'll link that down below if you want to go and snag both of these. This next blouse is so romantic and I think it's so delicate and pretty. So you've got this sort of high neck ruffle collar and then this really pretty like pin tucking sort of detail that's going across the chest. It is fairly sheer, so you're definitely going to want to wear a skin color bra underneath this, or you could opt to wear like a light, like a white or nude camisole underneath if that makes you feel more comfortable. But I think this could be a really pretty blouse you could take with you on a trip overseas. If you're going someplace maybe like the UK, it can tend to be a little bit chilly even in the summertime. And so you don't always want a bunch of like warm weather stuff because you might find that you're a little cold. So this is a great option because it is lightweight, it's long sleeved, so if it's a little bit cold in the morning, it will work, but if it does warm up during the day, you still won't be super overheated, and it just has like a really pretty feminine quality to it, kind of like a Victorian sort of vibe. Now fit-wise, this runs really big. I got a medium, and as you can see, it is super big, so I definitely could have gotten a small. So you may want to consider sizing down a whole size in this just because of the way that it fits. But it's not the end of the world because I would probably never wear this untucked from pants anyway. So once you tuck it in, it's pretty much fine. It just looks blousy. I think this is a really pretty piece, and I think it's gonna look really nice underneath different blazers, jackets. And of course, this can transition really well into the fall and winter seasons. Now, you may think like a tweed blazer would be a little bit too much to take with you on a summer European trip, but like I said, in the shirt, if you're going somewhere like the UK, you could find yourself in a situation where it could be actually chilly. You would want something to have a little bit of a layer so that you aren't freezing. And I think this little blazer is the perfect spring blazer because this pastel blue color that it's in just lends itself really nicely for the season. And it's not super heavy. And I also just love the feminine sort of classic quality of it. It just looks very chic, and I could totally see myself wearing this to like afternoon tea or something if I was going to London. I don't know what that like specifically popped in my mind. It's so beautiful, but I could also see this being really cute worn like over a cami or a tank top with like high-waisted jeans and some ballet flats and sipping on a glass of wine at a cafe in Paris. So it just has that like chic quality where you feel like you're put together and sophisticated, and it's a nice layer that's not too crazy heavy for the spring. I got this in a large. And I think it definitely runs true to size. I think I could have gotten a medium. With these kind of style blazers, I usually do think about sizing up because again, they need to have a little bit more of a boxy fit to them. It might be a tad on the boxier side. It's not the end of the world. I would definitely say you could probably take your regular size in this jacket, in my opinion. It's got these gorgeous little like silver buttons that go down the front that are, they're not functioning. They're just kind of for decoration, but they're so pretty. However, if you did want to shut the jacket, there are little hooks you can just fasten together if you wanted to wear the jacket shut. You have different options. There's also a matching skirt that goes to this that I think is so cute, and when worn together it has such a fun like 60s mod retro look that is so adorable. So I will link the skirt down below too if you want to get the full look. But I love this jacket. I wore this outfit actually to brunch the other day and I thought it was so cute, and I am accessorizing with this little flower brooch because why not add a little extra flair to the look. I hope this video gave you some fun, chic spring and summer fashion inspiration, whether or not you're going on a trip to anywhere in Europe, or if you're just going to be home but you want to update your spring and summer wardrobe to be a little bit more elegant. And if you enjoyed this video, you might enjoy my recent video where I talk all about the ballet core aesthetic, one of my favorite aesthetics because it's just so feminine and girly. So if you enjoyed these outfits, I know you're gonna love this video. Make sure to subscribe if you're not already, and please give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'll see you all over on the ballet core video, and if not, I'll see you on my next one. Bye!